Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I probably told you already in the last video, but this is my first video from 2024. I actually filmed, I decided to refilm the intro for this video because I filmed this video a month and a half ago actually, but I ended up not posting it because I didn't really like how the map turned out, and also my friend was here and I got way too busy. I decided to enjoy my holiday instead of being too tired. We traveled so much that I wouldn't have been able to work anyway. So yeah, so the first part of the footage is gonna be from last year from last year, and then I'll just update you at the end I'll show you the final map design. What I changed was mostly, at first you were gonna see I was following the Skillshare class, but then I decided that I didn't like it. So I just changed the color, the way I colored it, and I changed a little bit of stuff, but 2 or 3 elements to the map, but the overall design of the map is the same. So instead of filming me just recoloring the whole thing, I just decided I'm gonna print it and then show you at the end what it looks like, the final result. I hope you enjoy it, and oh, thank you so much also for your support even while I was not posting videos, because I officially passed 300 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you very much to everyone who watches my videos, and I hope that this year can be nice also for YouTube. I have many ideas of stuff I want to do for the next month, so yeah. Okay. Hi, welcome to a new vlog. This week what we're gonna do is a class on Skillshare actually. So I subscribed to Skillshare during the Black Friday, I think. They had a 50% off for 1 year. But I didn't have time to do any classes yet, so now is the time. So the first one I picked is it's called Sketchbook Illustration, Draw a Personal Colorful Travel Map, and then it's by Mike Lowery. I'm gonna write his name here. I have no idea how you pronounce this. Lowery. I'm sorry, Mike. Yeah, so it's a pretty short class if you wanna do it too. If you're interested, it's 26 minutes. He just explains you how his process to make his personal map in his sketchbook, and he draws it with Posca markers. I watched the class once just to be sure that I don't say that it's not too confusing when I film, but he uses Posca pens. My idea though is that I would like to give it as a gift to my friend who's coming to Japan to visit me next week. So I think I'm gonna do it digitally because it's gonna be much faster, and also yeah, it's gonna just be faster for me. And I want to make 3 maps. So what I planned is we're gonna go to many cities while she's here. I live in Osaka, so we're gonna do a couple places around here. So we're gonna go to Kyoto, and then also Nara, and then Kobe and Kinosaki Onsen. It's all in Kansai area. So I thought of making a bigger map of Kansai area, and then we're also gonna go to Tokyo, which is in Kanto area. So I'm gonna make a small map of Tokyo, and then we're also gonna go to Naha, which is in Okinawa. So I'm gonna make a small map of Okinawa also. So big map of Kansai, small map of Tokyo, and small map of Okinawa is the plan. She stays here like 1 month. That's why we do so many things. But also like Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, and Nara is like next to each other, so like it's easy to travel around there. Okay, so I wrote some memos for like how to illustrate, like what kind of illustration I want to do on my map. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick, so we're gonna do some research and we're gonna find some maps, and then we're gonna start the file in Procreate, and we're gonna watch the class another time together so that I know like how to, I don't know, so that I know what to do. I kind of want to listen. I kind of half listened to it because I was writing notes while he was talking about my own idea, but I want to listen to it a little bit and see like how he, I want to look more how he drew it, like the composition this time. Okay. Okay, so first I want to pick like what I want to draw. He didn't pick that many things. I mean, the map is not gonna be that big, so I think for each city we're gonna pick a little something that's kind of iconic. So let's start. She's gonna arrive in Osaka, so maybe something related to the airport. And then Glicoman, of course, the ultimate tourist area, and takoyaki, because she wanna eat takoyaki. And it's winter, so I'm thinking of some oden, but let's see. For Kansai, and then now we're gonna do Napa for New Year. Now it's for the years. And I wanna do some New Year like stuff maybe. And then in Kyoto we're gonna do some more like traditional stuff. So we're gonna go make some wakashi. So maybe I'm gonna do drawings of this because it's really cute. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go eat at my city, so like I'm gonna draw some little food. And maybe the hotel we're gonna stay because it's where it's worth. And then in Kobe, I don't know if we're gonna Kobe because I don't think she cares a lot about the food in the Chinese market thingy. And then wheels, who knows? And then Tokyo, we're gonna go for the Sailor store, of course. And then the Museum, I think I wrote it wrong. And then she's gonna go from there again, so we'll draw the airplane, and she wants to give me so I think about this. And Spam is like so famous in Okinawa because of the American military base, and it's really funny, so I think I'm gonna draw some Spam. And we go there by plane, so I'm thinking, I don't know if it's planes, but let's see. Seafood. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so now we're gonna have to find some maps. So this is the class, actually. We're not gonna watch the intro again. I'm curious about the planning and research.
So before I get a map started, I have to figure out what to draw. And so we're going to talk about probably the piece that you've been the most excited about, right? It's the research. A lot of these maps, I've done them before I've ever been to the country or the place that I'm going to draw. And so I have to read some books and things. So I like to use some things that I have laying around the house. So probably some typical things that you have in your home. So since mine is about Ireland, you might want to go ahead and take out now your vintage travel guides to Ireland. Here are just a few of mine. I had these just laying around. Here's another one. This is Personally Yours. They only made one copy, and it was personally for me. What I also like to do before I travel is I like to immerse myself in the culture of another country, and so sometimes I'll read outstanding works of literature. And this is one that I recently read. This is 500 Best Irish Jokes and Limericks. So this is it's a classic. It's well known to be and Irish treasure. So that's one of them. What I do is I look through things like this and I try and find some highlights for a country or the place that I'm going. I also, you might have one of these at home too. This is an old vintage map of Ireland.
Okay, so I think first we're gonna look at maps. So like I said, I need a map of Kansai area. Maybe it might be better to actually look at it on the iPad so I can save the picture to use it as a reference. So map of, it's a Kansai. Here we have the same one, Kansai region. So I'm gonna save this. Maybe just Tokyo. Yeah, like this, just so I can get the shape. I'm not gonna copy like what the person drew, but okay. And then we need a map of Okinawa. Okinawa has many islands, but I kind of want the main. We're gonna be going here specifically in Naha. I guess I'll save this. And this one, which is a little bit stylized. Okay. So we have our basic maps. And then what does it say?
This was scribed by monks in a monastery in Ireland. And then you also maybe you've already purchased some travel guides, more recent travel guides for the place that you're going. You could flip through those, and at the beginning of the book, there tends to be a top 10 of that country, or things that you need to see for that country. Sometimes I'll go through those and I'll start making notes about where they would be in the country. What I really like is at the beginning of the book, there are little suggested itineraries. I've got a couple of them. And on those itineraries, they show a little map where just different sites are. And I like to use that when I'm doing my planning for what's going to go on the map. This is, I have a piece of paper now. I'm going to start making a list of some of the icons I want to include.
Okay, so this I did. So we're going to skip to sketching our map now, I think. Okay, so we have our points, and then we're gonna start by the Kansai area. So it's gonna be Osaka, Nara, Kyoto, Kobe, and Hinosaki first. I want to include this omamori drawing. It's like what you can buy at during New Year in the Jinja temples, kind of sanctuary. How's it called in English? Temples. But yeah, this one is my favorite one. The next to my house, you can go and they have Hello Kitty ones. So I've been buying one every year. I don't know where's the other one I have. Usually you can give them back and then they're gonna burn it. I did that the first year and then I can't throw this one, it's too cute. Oh, the other one I have is it's actually on my keys. This one is the one from last year. I did not burn it. Oops. But yeah, I want to include this one because it's New Year related and it's really cute. So, let's start by sketching our map. So I opened the A3 file with 350 dpi. And then my go-to pens are, as usual, from the Comics Max pack. And it's the Max U mechanical pencil that I like to use for sketching. And I always use dark gray color. So I didn't really think about like those ones, they're kind of real maps with names of cities, but the Kansai one I didn't. I just picked the shape of it, so I'm not sure where is what. I kind of know where are things, but I'm gonna have to look. Okay, so I kind of drew the outline of my stuff. this is Biwako. And yeah, okay, so Kyoto must be here. So now on another layer, I think I'm gonna add like some elements, like here is the airport and stuff like that, but just things that is like irrelevant to like the cities here in Okinawa, and then this Tokyo, so whatever. But in Kansai I need to add the cities that we're gonna go. Toyoka is where there's Kinosaki Onsen, and then Kobe is here. Okay, so this is the main areas we're gonna go in Kansai. So I have like a lot of space to draw stuff related to each city. Like here I could draw everything related to Kobe, and then the onsen, and then Kyoto, and then Nara. I can draw a lot here, and Osaka. So this is great. Then for Tokyo, I don't have any really like specific place we want to go. I'm just gonna write that the airport is here. I don't think we're gonna go up here, but I don't really know where we're gonna go, so I think I'm gonna write the same cities that are here, and that's it. It's probably the main ones anyway. One thing that my friend, she wanna see, I just remember, she wanna go to Okinawa because she wanna see the sakura cherry, the cherry trees, and it's supposed to start blooming in January. So I'm gonna add it here as a reminder to draw some sakura, and then I'm gonna hope we're gonna see some. I don't know. This year the temperature is weird. It's hot, cold, I don't know. Hello. So yesterday I added some little doodles a little bit on the map after I stopped filming, but I really do not like what's happening right now. So we're just gonna redo it all. Yeah, I don't like it. So yeah, let's work on the doodles. I think like I tried to do it, I don't know why I still do this, but I tried to do the doodle illustrations without references, but why do I always think it's gonna work? I don't know. Today we're using references. So, let's go. I don't have time to do this. My friend actually arrives tomorrow night. Like we're Friday morning. Yeah, and she arrives Saturday night. I don't know how I'm planning to finish all this by tomorrow, but I need to work extra hard right now. So let's get some references and stop wasting time.
Sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on a lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. the colors. Summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green in all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another beach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioned blues. Could you use some too? A little bit of summer
So now we're when Saturday. Yesterday not yesterday. This morning, I finished the outline. I don't know if you can. Yeah. So I made one big map at the top and then two small maps, like I showed you. But yeah, I didn't film everything because it was kind of a long process and I wanted to watch TV yesterday instead of filming. But now we can continue the class. Just for the part that about the color, and then I'm gonna start coloring. My friend arrives today actually. I'm supposed to go to the airport in like 4 hours. Very last minute. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna print it today. I don't think I can finish coloring all. Maybe I can be so fast and color in 3 hours. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna surpass myself. If you ever do this same class, let me know. I want to see what you did, so share it to me either on Threads or Instagram, please. Okay, so we don't have time, so let's get to it.
You've sketched out the outline of the country that you're working on, or the place that you're working on. You've got a few icons on yours like I have on mine. Now it's time to start adding in some color. This is where we're going to get over to these Posca acrylic ink markers. I like to do, for my maps, I like to work with a limited palette, meaning typically 2 colors, and then I'm going to go over those colors with pen.
Okay, so I decided, I don't know, all the color. I think I'm gonna use a pink, and for the water part I'm gonna do blue and pink, blue. I don't know yet for the accent color what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna try to have 3 or 4 color max, so maybe I can finish everything today actually. Okay. I think I wanted to leave my computer there, but I think I'm gonna incline my desk. I'm so close to. Lately, I've been trying to work more with my desk like inclined, because I tend to put a lot of pressure on my pad, a lot of pressure, and I have like a how do you say in English? Carpal tunnel something. Because of when I was working in a kitchen. So if I'm not careful, my wrist starts to hurt a lot. Like lately I work out also for that, to help my wrist. I do little weights only for my wrist. But it seems to be helping, but I'm trying to draw now more inclined, so that I put less pressure, kinda. I don't know if it's like a mental thing, but it works for me. Okay, so I finished drawing all the background, like the water, and then I finished watching the video, and basically he just picks like two other colors to color like the elements, and then the banner, like the name. The name, I feel like it should be a different color. I think I'm gonna start with that. Also, I didn't say, but the brush I took, like I wanted it to look like a Posca pen, kinda. That's why I used those colors. But also the brush I use is from the Retro Max Pack, and it's called Max U Gouache Natural, and I really like it because it's hard to see with this blue and the reflection, but you can see different color. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like real gouache. It's quite nice. So I think I'll pick our second color, and here we have like some sort of Sailor Moon elements, so I want to have a pink. I don't know if I already have a nice pink. Oops. What do we think of this? Sometimes I'd really like to do live videos of me painting, because I'm like who can answer me right now? No one. Every time I'm asking like, what do we think of this? Is this a good color? What should I do? I'm like talking to no one who can answer me. But I feel like if I was doing a live, then I could ask you your opinion and you could answer me like right away. I think this is a cute pink. It kind of goes, the tone, the hue, I don't know in English, but kind of goes well with the blue. I'm just gonna just put it here so I don't lose it. This is a cute ribbon color.
it felt like just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead. And in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The spirals will be here by dawn. When we find it's over, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
So you've reached the end of this vlog. Thank you for watching, and I wanted to show you the end result of the poster, actually, the map kind of poster thing. So that's it. I kind of added like some little details, like in some shading in some parts. And what else? I added some ice cream in Okinawa, and I added this little Nyanko sensei at the bottom. It's like from an anime we like to watch with my friend. And then for Tokyo I added Mofu-san. And we went to another place that wasn't planned also, which is Ise. So I added this. Yeah, basically. That's the map. I think it's cute. Kind of fits my style, but it's also a little simple. The design, like, there's not too much shading and too much, yeah. I made it kind of simple still and kind of flat. There's not that much like shading. I really like the cat at the bottom. So this anime in English is called Natsume's Book of Friends. I don't know if it's possible to watch it like where, but yeah, it's really funny. The cat, and like you need to watch the original version in Japanese because his voice in English sounds like Stewie from Family Guy, and it ruins already the whole vibe. Like if you ever want to watch Natsume's Book of Friends, watch it in English, watch it in Japanese with English subtitles. Otherwise it's not gonna be funny, I think. Like, yeah, it's not funny. They really didn't pick the right person to do the voice in English, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's it for this week, and thank you again for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And next week is gonna be a special Valentine's Day vlog. We're gonna make something for Valentine's Day, so stay tuned for this. Bye, have a nice week.